Good morning, students, and Jai Hind. Today we have to study about the topic today social order, understand, and the social change. Students, now let's understand social order. Means I am telling in a very simple way or explaining this and the instances I have now picked up from our social order, Hindu social order. Now we know that traditionally, if you go to the see the traditional Hindu order, understand, and the society, the upper classes, the Brahmins, Kshatriyas, Vaishya, and the Sudras. Understand? These are the four orders generally, and apart from that, thousands of the jatis and those caste and subcaste have been formulated or the born and originated on the basis of their local levels, on the basis of the occupation they now occupation they adopted. Understand? On that basis, they have many thousands of the jatis and caste and the groups are here in our country. Students, or amongst that, we know that in all these four castes, three castes are the dominant, very dominant in our Indian society, or have been the dominant for the centuries. Understand? For the centuries, the Brahman, Kshatriyas, and the Vaishya and Sudra has been the undermined or under the feet of their, under the feet of them. Understand? And had to the survey all kinds of the polluted work they had to the work. Understand? Work they had to be the survey about the three they call the trees. I am not going to the so deep in the, about that. Here we can see that. So students, now we are going to talk about that social change. Understand? So I have written here the two things. Social change tendency always happen, always works. Social changing. Now change is the life, change is the truth. Understand? Hamisha, always our society changes. Now our food changes, our habits changes, our thoughts changes, our say, costume changes. Understand? Or our way of life changes. Now you know very well the changes always happens. But this is the tendency of the society. Understand? The one thing is the roughly you should understand that here there are two elements and there are two forces always in clash or in the conflict or skirmishes, conflict in the society or a internal a social process now undergoes social process is going and happening going on, but in this process in the course of the upward process of the process of society and social activities. Now, among these processes, one thing is that a conflict, one tendency, always tendencies to be the change in the society, in the social norms, social thoughts, social activities, and okay, always this norms or the tendency always exists in the society. Now the two things is resisting one force in the society, resisting these previous existing norms and the previous existing traditions, always resisting. Second, regulates changes. Understand? And resist or regulates changes. The here one force is always that which that force, another force, always try to retain and sustain, always try to retain and sustain these changes. Never let the changes to be the happen. Why? What is the reason? one section of the society, in the dominant society, they try to now retain or try to sustain the tradition, sustain the rules and norms of the society. Why? Because they are the much benefited by that social norms and the social orders. But the social orders had been established, and through that social orders, they had been they are benefited, they have the benefit to retain, to sustain a traditional social orders. But on the other hand, other elements, those who are the suppressed, and those who are the who are the victim of disadvantaged, they are the victim of this social order, traditional social order. They resist it, and their tendency is to bring the change. So here we see that there are two forces now work against each others, and under this process the social changes occurs and the social changes happens. I am talking about the dominant people who are the benefited by the social order, through the social orders, existing social orders, and those who have lost and who are losing their opportunity, who are losing their powers, who are losing their opportunity, or who are the disadvantaged. So they want the social change, they want the replacement of the old orders and the old traditions. So now here I am talking about the students. Under this context, we are going to study about the social. Did you understand? Now what is the social order? Understand? And what process goes, changes of the process happens under the social order. Okay, one thing is that students, now the social change has to be the understood together with the social order, and which is the tendency within established social system that resists and the regulates the change. Okay, resist and regulates the change. Second thing, another way of looking at the relationship between the social change and the social order, relation between the social change and the social order, that I talked right now. Understand? Now social order, think about the possible reasons why society needs prevent, why society, here is the change of social order is, think about the possible reason why society needs to prevent, why when the changes happens, why the society needs to be the prevented, discouraged, not to be the happen changed. And as this control change, the society wants the control change. Why? Least controlled change, prevent and discourage changes are because of the dominants who are benefited by the social order, by the old social order and the old traditions. So in the simple thing is that in our Hindu old social order, the Brahmanas and Kshatriyas and Vaishyas, they are the benefiting class, have been the benefiting class, and they don't want to be the change in the social order or in the social norms. Why? Because they dominate and they have been taking the advantage. Their ancestors have been taking the advantage, and they are also taking the advantage of this kind of the social orders, existing social orders. So that's why we see that students, now at least in order to establish itself as a strong and viable social system, now in order to a strong and viable social system, every society must be able to reproduce. Every society must be able to reproduce itself over time. Understand? Every society must be able to reproduce. Every society reproduce itself over time and maintain its stability. every society now reproduce itself over the time. Every society must be able to reproduce itself. Again, society now reproduced itself and over time. And what happened? Maintain its stability. Every हर समाज हर सोसाइटीज क्या चाहता है? अपनी स्टेबिलिटी चाहता है. Understand? Wants its stability. And over stability, stability requires that things continue more or less as they are. And what is the stability? Every stability requires the things more and the less as they are. Things to be more or less as they are. They should be the intact, no change. Understand? So now every society have got no change. That people continue to follow the same rules. That and now in this kind of that people continue to follow the same rules. That similar action produce the similar results. Similar action produce a similar kind of the results, and more generally that individuals and the institution, that the individual and institution behave in a fairly predictable manner. Here is a one thing is that to understand now to follow the same rules. Stability requires to keep anything, any orders, understand, intact, any norms intact. Things continue more or less as they are. Okay, that people continue to follow the same rules. Okay, people continue to follow the old rules, the same rules. That similar action produce similar results. Understand? And the similar action, all the people works together, and they are under a similar kind of the social order. So this now results into a similar kind of the action or the result. A similar kind of the outcomes come. Similar kind of the, understand, through that established social order. Okay, social orders and more generally, or that results should be the more generally that individuals and institutions behave in a fairly predictable manner, or every individual and the institution behave in a fairly predictable manner. It means that is similar. If the once institutions is the established, the similar behavior and a predictable behavior or the manner is now expected to be the happened. Understand? The Brahman, Kshatriyas, the Brahmanas, they and the Sudras, they are expected. They are when this system, social order is institutionalized, a expectation from the Brahmins behavior, expectation from the Kshatriyas, and expectation from the Vaishyas, and the expectation from the Sudras. This kind of the predictable manners and the behaviors is expected by us, by your institutional order, established order. As every society now wants this kind of the manner to be the manner to be the reflect. Understand? Manner to be the reveals. Moreover, the above argument was an abstract and general one about the possible reasons why societies may need to resist change. One thing is that question is why society needs to be the resist and the change, resist the change. क्यों समाज में क्यों सोसाइटीज में चेंज के लिए पीपुल्स नाउ रेसिस्ट, दे ट्राई, they struggle for the change. First thing. Second, but there are usually more concrete and specific reasons why societies do in fact resist change. Remember what you read in the social structure में हम लोगों ने पढ़ा है. You have studied in the first chapter and the social structure and social stratification. Most of the societies in the world, if you see that most of the world time are stratified, and most societies of the world is stratified, stratified. Understand? Or what is the stratification? The unequal ways of the organization of the society. That is the stratification. Stratification means unequal. Understand? Unequal stratification of the society. This is the stratification of the Hindu society, or this is the what? This is the unequal. Brahman having its own position, high position. Kshatriyas after that, third, yes, and the Sudras. These all are unequal in their position or their status and their holdings in the society. So here, students, why the changes have change is the now tended, change is the intended, or change is the sought. Understand? Sought by the any section of the society because of the stratification. Why stratification? Now stratification now reflects the inequality, and everyone wants the equal status in the society. Everyone wants the equality in the society. So in that efforts, understand, a resistance starts. A resistance to become the equal, to become the equal position. That efforts now creates and brings the resistance in the society, and that resistance ultimately results into the changes in the social order, in the changes in the society. I am talking about that, student. And moreover, now here the difference unequal, that is the different in the different strata, or are the different position with the respect to the command over economic resources. And these strata is a different social strata is here. Brahman, Kshatriya. I am just I have written this. This is a traditional order, but I have written to get you better understand. Ape, through this you can understand very well. Understand what I am talking about. That. So here, students, now strata are differently or positioned with the respect to the command. Okay, strata are the respect to the command over the position. All the here the Brahmans high position, Kshatriya second position, third Vaishya, and Sudra. They are the this is the strata of the society. Differently positioned. Brahman is the high position, Kshatriya is the second position, Vaishya they are the third position, and Sudra is the fourth position. You see now, so this is the position and commanding over the economic resources. Now here listen, commanding over the talk about the economic resources. So in the society, traditional society, Brahmans dominates and commanding the resources, economic, much more economic resources, land, forest, and the area is commanded by the Kshatriyas. Much resources they commanded by the Vaishyas, trade and commerce, through the trade and commerce, and the little and deprived are the here the Sudras are here at the lower ranks. So now here we are talking about that. This social strata, okay, now defines the different position or on the basis of the economic resources, commanding over the economic resources. So समाज में, society में over that, so commanding resources is here much. Second, third, fourth, so they have the different commanding resources, means the land and the high position, government's job, land, or the urban property, in respect of in terms of the difference. Second thing is that social status and the political power is here. Social status and the political power. So they are the different social status. High social status Brahman, social status, political powers have they have the strong political power. They hold that. So it is not surprising that those who are favorably placed here, so that is not will be the surprising for you student. See, those who are the holding the high position and favorably placed a wishing thing to continue, they will like to continue the old tradition of the caste system in society. They will try, na? They will try their best, and they will continue as they are, and they will try to stability of the society and social order, because they are at the advantageous position. They are at the very the position of the profits and gaining positions. They are holding the gained positions or the gaining position. So they will never let the and allowed and never let the any changes to be the happen in this kind of the social order where they are enjoying a very high status and high resources. Understand, student? So here I am talking about that, students. Now here the place take is for things to continue as they are, while those who are suffering disadvantage are now anxious for the change, and those who are suffering means the Sudraj. Take the example of that. Dalit and Sudraj are suffering, so they want the change. They are anxious for the bringing about the radical change in the society. Understand? Because they are just positioned at the lowest rank of the society, and they are at the disadvantaged position, and so they want the change here. So the ruling or the dominant groups in the society generally, the ruling and dominant group in the society generally resist any social change. They resist any social change that may alter the status, that may alter their high status. So they resist. Understand? They resist any kind of the social change brought about and the efforts. Understand? They want the stability of the traditional orders. Understand? Any social change will now alter their position, high position. That is the reason that they never support the changes. Moreover, students, and because they have vested interest in stability, or they have the vested interest in the stability of the social order, students, and moreover, one on the other hand, the subordinated and the oppressed or subordinated groups, this group, lower class group, oppressed group have a vested interest in change, and they have the vested interest in the change. Whatever the change will come, their status will be the high. They will get the more opportunity, and they will be the behaved equally. Understand? So that is why this class wants the change, and normal condition usually favor the rich, or this normal condition, intact condition favor the rich and powerful. They are able to resist the change. So, and these rich and powerful are able, they have the ability, sources, power, politics, like that. So they are successful resist the change. This is another broad reason why society are generally stable. So this is the reason that why the most of the societies in the world, or even in our country, is generally very stable. Not the social change is happening in a very revolutionary manner. This is the reason why. And my students, this is the reason why the changes don't happen in any kind of the social orders. Understand? Did you understand? So this is the question we have to be the know, and we should know about that. Okay, here, and moreover, second thing is, however, a notion of the social order is not restricted to the idea of resistance to change. Now here is the notion of social order is not restricted. Understand? The idea of resistance of the change. Sometimes ऐसा भी होता है कि सोशल जो नोशन है, the notion of the social order is not restricted to the idea of the resistance to change. It also has a more positive meaning, or we can take it had also the more positive. How? It refers to the active maintenance and the reproduction of the particular pattern. Sometimes it refers to the active maintenance. Active maintenance of the society requires old order and traditions will not always exist. That becomes the obsolete. Okay. So then the active maintenance, reproduction of a particular pattern. Again, the next a particular pattern of the social relation of the values and the norms. Broadly speaking, social order can be the achieved in one or two ways. Social order can be the achieved when people spontaneously. Social order हम कब achieve कर सकते हैं? कि when the people spontaneously, naturally, स्वाभाविक रूप से, naturally wish to abide by a set of rules and the norms. When the people spontaneously, okay, abide by the rules and regulation set forth, already set forth, rules and regulation and norms of the society set forth, they are spontaneously abiding by, understand? Or when people are compelled in various ways to obey, and otherwise when the peoples are the other way, when the people are compelled and forced to obey the such norms. Two things here: spontaneous obedience and the forced obedience. I am talking about that. Every society employs a combination of these methods. Every society is constituted and employed this combination of the two things method to sustain social order. First, two thing is that a spontaneous obedience और एक फोर्स ओबेडियंस. हर सोसाइटी में, एवरी सोसाइटी में दो चीजें होती हैं, एक तो फोर्स ओबेडियंस है और एक स्पॉन्टेनियस स्वाभाविक चेंज. That on that basis, on this method, every society of the world is now towards the happening of the changes or retaining of the on this two thing by through the these two methods happen. The spontaneous content, now let's see, explain one by one. First of all, we shall focus on the spontaneous consent to social order. Spontaneous consent to the social order derives ultimately from shared values. Derived ultimately from the shared values and the norms. If the koi bhi values, any values and the norms is shared spontaneously, naturally they obey to them, and what the values are in society regarding them, both it is the shared spontaneously values and norms which are internalized by people. They both have grasped well through the process of socialization and through the process of the long socialization. Both parties have internalized by the process of socialization, okay, for a long time. Understand? Now revisit here the socialization may be the more or less efficient in the different context. So then under this condition, understand, under these conditions society retains or be the stable. But on the other hand, we have to be the see here also the socialization. We know now how the socialization happens. What are the process of the socialization? What are the agents of the agencies of the socialization? Understand? So when the socialization may be more or less efficient in different context. How the a person has been socialized in the society, but however efficient it is, it can never completely erase the will of the individuals. How the socialization have happened in a different manners, and what we are, this is the because of the socialization. What you are and the one is, understand, this is the because of a socialization. So this socialization can't completely erase the will of the individual. We are socialized, but we have our own views, our own wills. Under the circumstances, under the society, social order, we are being the socialized. We are the looking, we are the behaving and learning all the things. Understand? But certain things is also hidden in us. In other words, socialization can't turn proper into the programmed robots. और it not means that हम नहीं कह सकते कि socialization is just like the programmed robot. As we now sit a robot, as we now we can drive a robot like that. No, we are, people are not, individuals are not a robot, and we are not a socialized. Understand? Like the robot. No, we have individual have has its own aspiration and the own thoughts and the own wills hidden behind the hearts of the human being. Understand? The own hearts. So here in a socialization is not a robotic program, robotic, and it can't produce the complete and permanent consent for all the notion. What how we are being socialized, whatever that the matter, but it is not a complete permanent consent for all. All can't be of the same opinion. I am telling you. Many men, many minds. All the under the society we are the socialized, but we have the different way of the thinking. Different for all norms at all times. Or we have you may have experienced in your own lives. What and the how rules or beliefs which seem very natural and the right at the point of time. Rules and regulation don't seem to the so obviously करेक्ट एट द अदर टाइम. कुछ रूल्स एक टाइम में अच्छे लगते हैं, राइट्स फील होता है, अदर दूसरे पॉइंट पर गलत लगता है, रॉन्ग लगता है. एक ही पॉइंट पर हम डिफर करते हैं. वी ऑल डिफर्स एट द डिफरेंट पॉइंट्स. दिस इज द नेचर ऑफ द ह्यूमन बीइंग. एंड नाउ अदर टाइम्स वी क्वेश्चन थिंग्स वी बिहेव्ड इन द पास्ट, what the things, and the change our mind about what we regard as right or wrong. Understand? हम we change our minds what the regards right or wrong. उसके accordingly हमारा मस्तिष्क, हमारा minds, हमारा brain उसके accordingly काम करता है. Right? Sometimes we may even return to the beliefs we once held. कभी-कभी sometimes we remain the beliefs we held and then abandon. Sometimes we abandon that beliefs or the behavior. Sometimes we embrace that beliefs and behaviors, and only to rediscover them afresh at some later stage of the life. And then after we want a refresh, we want them afresh at some later stage of the life, or in different circumstances we want the things afresh. Understand? A order in a phrase. Okay, so while socialization does take on much of the burden, so the socialization much of the burden producing the social order, it is the never enough by itself. This socialization is not enough by itself to producing the social order. Okay, so students, next some points I will discuss later on. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.